The Kujo clan's honor was forged with courage, tempered with integrity, and shines beyond life and death. Show me whether your blade can bear the weight of your name.
Ready to learn, Almighty Shogun.
Another anomaly in eternity. Nevertheless, it appears that the Kujo honor still courses through your veins. Torn to oblivion!
Shogun? Wait, no! Could also be A!
Oh, it's you two. It has been a long time. We have not seen each other since the resolution of the Tenryou Commission crisis.
Okay, sounds more like A. It is you, right? You sure made short work of them! That was amazing!
I'm making early preparations for last time we took a walk around Inazuma together. I witnessed the way the world is today. I was finally able to comprehend some things that I had never understood in the past. Since then, every time I encounter an enemy would shoulder the responsibility of protecting Inazuma and mobilize all forces at her disposal to combat the threat. I could tell that, although neither of us acknowledged it, we both knew that the road ahead would likely end in tragedy.
So, Inazuma was attacked at the same time as when the disaster happened in Kanria?
Indeed. Countless monsters suddenly appeared throughout all of Inazuma. In the end, Kitsune Saigu sacrificed her life to protect the people. I never had the chance to see her one last time. But I would like to believe that she kept her promise to me until the very last. But even then, Inazuma was left more devastated than we could have ever imagined. Those terrible tragedies left great wounds that are still felt to this day, both on the land itself and in my heart.
A?
Yes. For the longest time, I couldn't bring myself to face the pain of that loss. All my martial might was in vain. Though I could conquer Tatarigami and vanquish monsters, I was helpless against the ravages of time, powerless to keep the ones I cherished alive. But after my clash with human ambition, I thought long and hard. Now I realize I cannot fixate on the past forever. When I traveled around Inazuma with you, I caught a glimpse of how the nation has progressed over the centuries. A glimpse of human potential. Everything far exceeded my expectations. Moving forward inevitably invites further loss, but also new encounters. Just think of that soldier. Despite all the losses he had experienced, he still chose to keep fighting for the sake of moving forward. All those who sacrificed themselves back then gave their lives fighting for a future. But perhaps the future they were hoping for is not the eternity that I once strove for. As Inazuma's god, it is high time I honored their wishes. Warriors of the past who spilled your blood on this land, Your noble souls now rest in this earth. I will never forget you, and all that you did for Inazuma.
He's taking all this pretty hard.
Come on. Let's keep investigating the damage to the sacred Sakura.
Why?
A battleground. One where I shall sever ties with the past. And I am she who promised a dream to her subjects. Raiden A. The proud and mighty Oni maiden was cut down in disgrace. Though your blade has been cleansed of her blood and filth, never shall it shine as brightly as it once did. Weak. Inazuma shines eternal! Shine down! The Kitsune Sakura blossom that once filled the skies fell to the ground as pitch-black rain. As long as the ley lines glow, the relentless erosion of time will never stop.
She's completely recovered?
Big Thor! This world, a fleeting shadow. Weak. Illusion shattered. Absurd. Inazuma shines eternal. The divine lightning that envelops all of Inazuma will fade silently into the clouds. Never, for the rest of time. Illusion shattered. Evasion is futile. Torn to oblivion. Inferior. Inferior. The eye sweeps the lands. Shine down. Euthymia crumbles before me.
Have you finally defeated her?
It appears your martial prowess has not dulled. But how long can your will remain strong?
How the heck?
In this realm of consciousness, she was built to resist erosion.
Then, does that mean this is gonna...
Maybe. If I don't do this, the Shogun's rules can never change. This is my duty. No matter how long this battle may last, months, years, centuries, and 500 years ago, here in the present, they rely on their ambition to challenge wayward... It is about time I understand that. I fight for the everlasting... I vow to the subjects of Inazuma during my absence.
But this means that...
Pass on my words.
Remember to focus constantly on your heartfelt wishes when you enter inside. Only if you are strong enough can I deliver you to the right destination.
How can this be? You have returned. But how were you able to get back in? And How come you have not changed at all in all? This is a duel to... It is as if we have returned to the moment when the law... Over countless battles, not what had I made all enemies of eternity stand... For your firm commitment to enforcing the rules, you have my admiration. You bring honor to the title of... Now these two return once more to this space. Then, let this be our final duel. The conclusion to that which began 500... Final duel? Huh. So you're finally willing to... Stand back, traveler. I'm going to be the start of something new. The time our duels took to fight was long enough to witness the rise and fall of nations. The energy they consumed, great enough to vaporize the oceans and turn day into night. And the will they demanded was sufficient to penetrate minds and crush dreams. Yet, you have endured. I will endure forever. Witness the final calamity. Illusion shattered. Inferior. Perish. Eternity is in my hands! There is no escape! The will I carry within me will never be eroded nor destroyed! Shine down! Inferior! This is the end. You have won. I believed you were incapable of transcending the past. But it seems my belief... But a will that cannot be eroded. You need not worry about the future. And you are... I know your power more than anyone. Yet, my reason for fighting. And whenever I think of this, I feel the blade that I inherit. I noticed it also. This power is beyond the limits of my understanding. This blade belonged to Makoto. When I clasped Muso, it was at once a familiar feeling. You have my approval. Your present will is not the product of erosion. From this day forth, this bot... I won't design any more rules that can never be changed. You used to represent my past, but from today onward, you are me. Makoto never saw me as a fearless weapon. You truly have changed. I understand. I shall become your shadow, just as you were once Makoto's shadow. The duties I perform will not change. But as a warrior, I look forward to the chance to fight like this. Do you say this because... It was simply a new experience for me. One that is worth reliving.
Have you finished fighting them?
Hello, A. And greetings, those who have come to bear witness. I am Raiden Makoto, the previous Electro Archon, who failed in my duties and left you all to pick up the pieces. Makoto? I'm so happy. You've come so far. I left a faint fragment of my will in Muso... Convolute, there was no time to wait for you to have a change of heart. Please forgive me. But everything happened so suddenly. I'm sorry. I've always felt terrible for... I should have been the one to impart these ideas to you.
Did you know what was about to happen in Conria?
I had some sense of it. That place... In my present form, I can no longer perceive time. I don't know how long we have been separated before this reunion. And I don't know what Inazuma has experienced in the meantime. But I know that this must have been an extremely arduous journey for you. And I'm sure you must have wanted to shed tears many times along the way.
Don't look down on me.
See? You admit it. It was with this possibility in mind that I left a parting gift for you. Something to soothe Inazuma's pain. Here, take it. Before my last shred of consciousness fades away, but it is you who must take the most important step. The miracle tree that blesses the people, in this moment new to the world and yet to be known. When to plant it, where it shall bloom. She who brings it into being must let her heart and dreams decide. Grant it life, eh?
Is it really?
Eternity extends time into infinity. Dreams illuminate each moment within. When both shine in unison, the sacred Sakura blooms from the darkness, finally free from the clutches of the heavenly principles. Now the nightmare has dissipated, and reality is made whole. The vision we both yearn for is still further ahead. My only regret is that I cannot witness Inazuma's future, nor can I walk this journey with you. Do you know, A? I am so happy right now, because my final wish has now come true. Your polearm once protected me from countless calamities. For this, I've always felt indebted to you. Though I could never repay you in full, this sacred Sakura will buy you some time until you are ready to awaken and embrace the new. What do you think? Did it do the trick? This time, it really is goodbye, eh?
Goodbye, Makoto.